kicks off tonight. Another week of football comes to an end with a Monday night primetime contest between the Buffalo Bills and the Miami Dolphins. Set to get this one started. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Allen on the play action. And the coverage passes an early test.
Hey, what up, Pat? What up, bro?
I don't think there's any question about it. You can see right from the jump here the point of emphasis with this coaching staff.
Man, when you coming back to college, bro? You been betting and shit.
Flying around and so actively, aggressively looking for that impact play.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Back to the air, Allen. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
I love that. No, I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
Man, the streets miss you, dog. The streets miss you, dog. Ain't you about to retire, bro? I know you gotta be close to that shit.
That's good for a Buffalo first.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays, those explosive plays on drives.
You gotta be close to your 20, bro. Because I've known you about 20 years, and you've been in the military the whole time.
First out of the game for James Cook. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. All right, they bought him a little room. That run good for 6 on 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left.
That's smart, bro. That's smart as hell. You gonna retire with mad bread.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Man downfield, and he finds London. And they are finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
All set now, 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. This one's caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills finish up an excellent opening series. They're out to try and tack on the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Bills will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Bills kick off Has this at the 6. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10. Mayfield comes out throwing. It's caught. This is Jalen Wright. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this 1st quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Not a whole lot to speak of here, partner. 2-yard gain at most at 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
180. Opening carry for Devon Achane. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold it right at the line of scrimmage, so 3rd down now.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Bills going dime here on 3rd down. 180. Real. Let's stick with Achane. This one does not get close. He stopped after 3, and that's going to bring up 4th down. Dose of the hurry up
I did not pick this footage. They got
call their 1st time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
That's what they did.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. 180. Quick throw, finds about right. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. So they keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down. Offense sure is marching to begin this game. Here's a 1st down from the 30. They run the counter to Achane. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. All down there by Deon Walker.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
180. Here's Mayfield. Finds a seam down the middle. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. A pickup of 17. And it's going to be 1st down Miami. It's Achane on the inside give. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. 180. Achane again. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins finish off their opening drive. Devon Achane with the touchdown. So a very run-heavy approach to this one thus far. Hard to argue with the results as they start out with a touchdown drop.
Yep, even in the passing league, Kate, it's how a lot of teams like to start. Right? Everybody loves to think of winning the line of scrimmage. Why? Well, it sets up play action. It makes your protections a little bit easier. Win the line of scrimmage in this league, you have to win the game.
The kick is no good. The snap was off the mark, and that leads to a miss hit on the point after. Well, probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. Fielded at the 7. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner, and this gets out to the 30. From the gun to start. 1st and 10. They'll start this series with an option left. They pitch it out to him here. And he only picked up about 3 yards there before they got to him with 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Throw secured by George Pickett. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. We're through 1 on Monday Night Primetime. 7-6 is our score. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Shotgun, hand off to Taylor. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
56.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Jordan Brooks comes up with it. And the Dolphins will take over as he records his first interception of the season. Well, great team defense here. Somebody hit him in there, caused that pass to float on him a bit, and it gave the linebacker time to race in and make the interception.
And you know what team stands for, right? T-E-A-M. Together, everyone achieves more. It took all of them together. It took that rush to impact the quarterback. It took that linebacker to deliver on the other end, a critical takeaway.
Baker now off the play fake. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. And he's the one driving it.
So a pass brought in. And he's taken down at the 30. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And off running left. It's Achane. Hit right at the line, and that is where he is stopped. So no gain on 1st down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background that every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late. This could have been much, much more exciting.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
180!
Throwing, Baker. Here's a screen
For the fucking play, Russo.
Over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Let's see what they went with on third down.
180! Start!
Here he goes, third and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7.
180!
Mayfield will throw for it. That's caught beyond the marker. This is going to make it down to the 6.
I don't know what is the point of playing inside when they're going to play
I
inside.
love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route to Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
There's a give for right. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there. Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Couldn't get it the last 2 snaps. Another shot at 6 here on 3rd and goal.
180!
Baker now from the gun. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
New York knocks it through. And that's going to give them the lead.
What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Now he's York to kick this one away. Let's take this at the 10. He's brought down just inside the 25. Starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. It's Allen out of the pistol. Flushed out of the pocket. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play actually gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Allen now on 1st down. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And he should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. But 2 in a row now have slipped away.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
This fight good enough to gain about 4. It's 3rd down. So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. More from Hard Rock Stadium after this. 6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. This finds its target. That's Hill. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's to pick up a 14 yards as the chains reset.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Allen to throw. He's got a man left. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Second and 3 now. Here's Taylor from the pistol. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead? But did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Throw here, 3rd down. Escapes the pocket.
Oh, what is that bullshit? Jalen Phillips. I can't even get mad.
They are right in this game, but they'll make it final if they keep hurting their cause with these interceptions.
Play smart, not scared. That's a mantra that the Colts and Tom Moore and Peyton play smart football, not scared to make a mistake. And right now, he is just making way too many mistakes.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Mayfield. He isn't holding up, they're able to drop him. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Mayfield now from the gun. He's going to rough this deep down the left sideline. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
Jalen Phillips got hands, dog. Shit is pissing me off, bro.
Third and long for him here.
Thank you.
After the interception.
Their first pick of the game comes in an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
Now the shotgun give to Cook.
Alright, so we're not run blocking today. Oh, they always give me a weird ass game.
This game has evolved so much over the years, but there's just certain times, there's certain moments, some flashes of greatness like that you see Dick Butkus, that you see Jack Lambert, that you see Mike Singletary. These middle linebackers stuffing a run. This guy in particular, like the greats used to do.
Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. They can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt.
Yo, bro.
And they've taken back the lead.
I was just trying to figure out when next event. I know we advancing at 12, but when we advancing after that.
But that one led to 3 points, and you hate those even more.
Return coming from the 6. That is a crunchy.
Well, you trying to go to week 1 at 12, or you just going to week 0 at 12?
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back after this.
I mean, it's only scouting. You gotta use that's like the first week you use your points on players.
So we should maybe start league at 1.
Shit, it don't matter to me. I'm home, niggas. I mean, if niggas at work, they gonna be fucked. But like usually, like I mean, it's Christmas Eve, so I know a lot of motherfuckers ain't working. So, yeah, I don't care about doing it in like an hour or two. Because I know I'm gonna stay up until at least 12 just so I can use my points. Because I figure advance would be like 3, 4, maybe 5, but 1 or 2 is even easier because I can follow. I get a little bit of sleep at 12 and then play week 1 game when I wake up. So it don't matter to me.
Yeah, so we'll do that for against the week 0, and then that way, and then maybe start the league off. Kick the league off at like 4 or 5.
Yeah, 4 is cool. That's cool with me.
The hands off. Now it's Mayfield. Finds his back. H-Chan. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
7 to like 8.
Second down now. 7 to go.
Yeah, that's the same thing with me. I'm off until Monday, so.
To throw is Mayfield.
So it's like the January.
Deep inside. That's complete. Inside the 35-yard line.
Yeah, I got it, bro. Appreciate it. Yeah, like that's my schedule is like low key the same because like next week I only work Monday and Tuesday, so like basically like the next 2 weeks I'm only working like 2 days, so I'm gonna enjoy the nice little vacation.
Receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Here we go. Toss to the left side.
Yeah.
And he is hit well behind the line. It goes down.
Yeah.
They're not able to make much of anything on that 2-point attempt. Now is York to kick this one away.
I don't think it's falling off. Like I feel like the only niggas that's struggling is niggas that didn't do it before. Like I was looking like when Gibbs showed me the rosters and seeing that Georgia Tech was still at 84 and certain shit like that is interesting to watch because you could tell who's not used to that. Like he used to having teams like Georgia, Notre Dame, and OP shit. So all he got to do like teams like that recruiting is easy as shit. Like Georgia Tech, you got to actually know some shit and get the right people. Like you can't go in the recruiting battles with everybody. Like that's why like I said something yesterday and I truly believe it. Like I think my team is better top to bottom than my South Carolina team that's a 99. Like
That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
yeah.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
One read handoff to Taylor. They're cobbled together a yard there.
Yeah.
Jack Jones making that tackle.
He's not used to recruiting with a bad team. Like you're low key used to it because you know last year you had UCLA and then I thought you had UCLA this year in what's the name league, but last year in my league you didn't have an OP team. So you kind of know what it takes that you can't go after 5s and 4s immediately. So he hasn't learned that him going to recruiting battles with a bunch of 5s versus top teams, especially in Georgia, you're not gonna win a lot of those. Like I don't think I've had a 5-star yet, but this year I got like my O-line is so crazy because I got about 8 O-linemen I could start. Like easily I got about 8 O-linemen I could start. Like I gotta go through my roster. Like after I did my upgrade, it was easily about 80 of these niggas that could start on my squad right now, bro. So like my O-line is crazy. Like I think my best 4 wide receivers is like an 87, 86, 86, 85. Like I got 4 wide receivers deep. I got 4 running backs deep. Fucking I don't understand how some dudes are struggling for real. Like and then that tight end that wide receiver I took from John the freshman, that nigga I didn't know he was that like big pause. But that motherfucker was 6'2", 218. So I moved his ass to tight end because he was only 88 feet. That motherfucker at tight end went to a 93, and then that lineman I told you that was like 71, but was like a 78 tight end. I moved on to tight end, and then I put up like some of his run blocking and shit. And that motherfucker shot up from a 76 to an 86. So, yeah, I got a run blocking tight end as an 86 overall. So, yeah, my squad, like, that's why I said, like, top to bottom, I feel like it's better. Like, the only thing better for real is maybe my wide receivers on SC. Because, like, I got, like, an 89, I got an 88. Like, my SC wide receivers is not... Well, no, I don't. Because my second wide receiver, Ingram, is only an 85. So, yeah, like, top to bottom, even my wide receivers are better. Like, my corners is crazy because, you know, my top corner is like a 93, then I got a 98. I mean, I got a 93, 88, a 86, a 84. So, like, I would be shocked if I'm not a 99. Because if my SC squad is a 99, this team absolutely has to be a 99, I feel like.
On first down, they're going to start out with A-Chan. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gain about 8, second down.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now he really managed this second down.
First down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes second and 1.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Nazir Hunter is a beast, bro.
Put some heat on this deep ball, left side. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front that leads to the incompletion and to the
Yeah, see, that's the only good thing, I guess, about my roster is that everybody's... I don't think I have no senior wide receivers. I think I might have one. I think my dude Milliner is a senior. But I think, like, Farrell, I think, is still a junior. My second, I forgot his name, but my second, I think he's a junior. I think both my running backs are junior. You know, my main running back is a senior, and then my backup is a junior. And then, like, I got like four sophomore running backs. So I got like running back for days. My quarterback is only a sophomore redshirt, and he at 89. So, like, I got like 3 corners. Like, I really, like, looking at my roster, I think all I'm gonna really lose is maybe I think my left tackle is a senior. I want to say my left tackle, my right tackle. I got like 2, 3 O linemen that are seniors. I know that for sure. And then like my running back, one of my wide receivers, and then my DN and my DT are seniors. Yeah.
We'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud.
And this is going to be a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Drake London with the touchdown. Now they'll try to point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bills make it a 10-point ball game. The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. Has this at the 6.
That's pretty bad.
Yeah, you good, bro.
Coverage team there, and that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. Dolphins just about set up here. First and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. He fires one deep down the right side. Oh no, they get him yet again. Christian Benford has it. And the Bills get it back after a marvelous defensive effort. Well, what better way to follow up one interception than by getting back out there and picking off another on the first play of the very next drive.
And think of all the work the offense just did on the sideline. Try and recover. You can put together a good plan. Here's your just.
Fucking hit the wrong ball.
Intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. And this is gonna
Oh, I hit the wrong ball.
Miami touchdown.
Yeah.
His first pick of the game directly led to that one. Remember, work to generate that first turnover. Playing things the same way, and this time, well, wasn't just pick 6.
Yeah, I feel like you're at the store by my spot.
Keep gets it to go.
No, I was like, I was finished with him. I know it's like not the first couple of years. Well, I didn't think it was the first year I think he won out both years, but I don't think these cats understand.
Quick chance at
Like, your team
redemption
is
after that pick six as it's
your
sent away.
team, like set for the future. Like I don't think they understand that the next like
This
couple
return
seasons,
starts at the 5.
Chiefs could be a problem.
Yeah.
Just to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
I don't think they think that far from down the road.
Yeah, they really don't. Like, I was looking at my squad, and I know I'm gonna lose Soccer this year, which is gonna be crazy because that motherfucker is a demon, bro. Like, I feel like he gonna break the sack record. He probably would have broke it last year because he had like 14 and a half in 8 games. So he probably would have broke the sack record like career-wise last year, but like this year he should definitely break it because I think he had 14 and a half last year. He had like 12 or 13 year one. So I think the career record is like 39 or 40. So he only need another 14 sacks and he'll break it. But he is senior. My DT's a senior. My quarterback is a sophomore redshirt. But the fact that he's a sophomore redshirt, he could leave and he probably will be in the 90 overall. And in my corner, I got like the 4th best overall corner in the fucking nation. And he a junior, so he'll probably dip too. But like those are probably the only 4 like I feel like heavy rotation players that I'm gonna lose, like outside of my running back that is a senior, and then my fucking like 2 or 3 old linemen. But yeah, man, like my team in general is the youngest fuck, and I've kept it that way luckily because like it's just like you said, like motherfuckers don't know how to smartly recruit, so it's like I haven't really like. This year was the first year I got a quarterback because, you know, I got them quarterbacks last year and they were all freshmen. So I haven't really got a quarterback in 2 years. Like, I got the 4-star basically because nobody wanted him. So I basically recruited him just because nobody recruited him. And then I got a dual threat in the portal. But, like I said, my running backs, I got like 3 running backs this year. I got about 3 old linemen this year. So, like, when some of my O-line age out, I'm still going to have a bunch of sophomores right behind them. So, yeah, we definitely set for the next 2-3 years easily. And still this year, like I said, I wasn't shocked at the ratings because, like, even though you lost your playoff game, you did go undefeated. And then you had to buy, and then your team is still nice. Like, I was looking at the predictions. I think it's like me, you, I want to say BYU, and it's one other team I forgot that's like the top 5 favorites to win it all. So it's yeah.
This entire play depends on how well he can separate from his man. Man-to-man coverage is really about 2 things.
Yeah.
Separation.
Yeah, that's what I was saying yesterday. I'm probably gonna move Georgia and Ole Miss to the ACC next year because them niggas don't do shit anyway. So.
And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Bills ball. We'll see if they can hang on to this lead till the end.
Honestly, just how everything went, you know? And obviously it popped up because it's my dynasty, right? So it's going to show me everything.
Yeah.
So I was expecting it to show me it, and I
Placed at
didn't
the 7.
realize
It's 2nd
that
and goal.
because you're the main element on it. I love to be so I fucked up there, but yeah, I'm definitely going to
This defense standing tall.
I don't think, honestly, I don't think you should move because, like I said, like when I move, I'm probably gonna move. More than likely, I'm gonna move Georgia, Ole Miss to the ACC, and then I might even move Auburn because the SEC got like 8-9 teams. They always do, but I'll probably move Auburn too because he don't really do shit. So I might move Auburn over there just to give y'all 6, and then like we'll still have 6. The Big Ten will have 6, and then the SEC will still have like 7 or 8 teams. So I think that SEC got like 10 teams right now. So if I move 3 of them, that will help y'all out because then it would be you, Gid, Clemson, and then fucking Ole Miss, Georgia, and goddamn Ole Miss, Georgia, and fucking Auburn. So, and then the fact that like even moving them, I can still lock in that goddamn Auburn Georgia game. I mean Auburn Bama game. And to be real, I probably if I'm gonna move Georgia, I probably just move Florida just to make it easier because they'll keep the Florida Georgia game every week. But so I probably move Florida instead because he seems like a chill dude who ain't gonna care like that. So.
Do you think playing in certain conferences helps recruiting? I mean, I know there's a conference prestige, but outside of that,
He's throwing again.
Oregon, Grace, I don't know what the fuck it is, but they're really getting
well into enemy territory before he's brought down.
This season, right now, that we're in, two 5-star recruits finally interested in playing for me, and both of them were fucking that diamond bus thing.
Yeah.
5-star learning to play for me, bro. Like, at all. I think the only way I can get a 5-star play for me is in the portal, but
they've got first down here from the 36.
And all the 4-star recruits that want to play for me, majority of the time, they're like in the 200-300 range, you know? So,
yeah. I mean, I feel like it's more so Oregon, like, you just got to get the right year with Oregon because when you have the right year, meaning, like, there's a lot of niggas from the West Coast, then you'll clean up. But, like, when it's like how it's been, it's like a lot of niggas from the South, a lot of niggas from the East Coast, Midwest. So, like, it makes it a little harder. But, yeah, when you just got to get the right season because I remember last year, who the fuck was it? I remember last year when Lloyd had Colorado, he got lucky like year 2 or 3 where like it was legit about 8 niggas in the top 100 that was from like Colorado. And he basically got all of them. So it's just, you just got to wait on that right year for that shit to pop up because like Oregon doesn't produce a lot of top end talent, so that makes it hard in itself because you're not gonna get none from Oregon, the state. But you might, have a year where it's like 2-3 niggas from Washington, a dude from Oregon, a bunch of niggas from Cali, a couple from Colorado, stuff like that. So you just gotta wait on the right year for it to happen. But yeah, that's what frustrated me with Oregon when I had them. It was like, it feels like it should be easy to recruit with them niggas, but when you actually break it down, it's not that easy to recruit with them because, like I said, you got to find the right year where all the talent is from the West Coast. Like, if all the talent ain't from the West Coast, then you ain't really going to get shit.
They're going to go for this on 4th down.
I'm gonna start going pocket passer.
Yeah.
The rest of the
Desperation time here.
Those things are damn near impossible to stop.
Don't get the kicks they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it. Brock, they turn it over on down.
50% hit rate on 4th down, while not horrible, to me signifies something even more important, Kate, and that's that this offense is going to continue to be aggressive. It's been their mindset throughout, and I don't think it's going to change anytime soon.
Yeah, I know mine. He can get dot, and it's another passing one he can get, but he's a dual threat. But yeah, like pocket, that's where it's at. Like that's what my dude on Northwestern is. He's a pocket quarterback. And he got silver everything, and I should have put everything. Like I used that 1 XP thing on his accuracy, and somehow that nigga went from an 86 to an 89, and I wasn't expecting it because if I'd have known he would have jumped like that, I probably would have put one of his abilities to gold instead of letting his overall go so high because that usually determines how early these motherfuckers leave. Is how high the overall is. So, him. Yeah.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45.
He's supposed to just sit there and leave anyway, so I just upgraded him anyway.
Oh yeah, I've seen it.
So timeout comes in. at its first. Stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
Set me back. I like it. Doesn't look like it, but it did. It set me back because
language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the
defense,
sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do here? There was no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half.
I learned not to, like, I kind of wish I'd have kept my one wide receiver a little lower, but my one wide receiver on SC was just so OP. I was like, fuck it, he gonna leave anyway. Like, I knew he was gonna leave with the stat because, like, the last time the white boy I had on SC, like, I know he left. I had a dude like him on Florida. I had a dude like him on Florida the year before, like last release, and he left at like an 86, and he was a second-round pick. It was the highest I ever seen a nigga that low get drafted. But, like, so I already knew the way he was putting up stats, but, like, in 2 years, I think he had damn near 4,000 yards. Because I want to say he had, like, 3,600 yards and, like, fucking 28 touchdowns in 2 seasons. So I already knew he was going to dip. So I was like, fuck it, I might as well just keep boosting him because he's going to dip anyway. But that's the one thing I have noticed with it is that it does change, like, the likelihood of your players changing their deal breaker to playing time. So, like, when they're better, like, when your backup is, like, an 87, like, he's probably going to change his deal breaker from championship contender or whatever to fucking playing time, which is going to fuck you because now you're going to lose them because, you know, your starter is what the starter is. So, like, that is the one thing I've noticed with upgrading your players is that if you do upgrade them, like, too quick or whatever, they will leave because of playing time. Or their deal breaker will change to playing time, which will fuck you in certain situations. So, like, it's a hard thing to, like, manage sometimes. But luckily, I don't think I've gotten 5 stars for real in, like, any league. Like, I think I got one every year in that seed. That's it.
That's crazy. You know what about those SC teams, like, we've got 4 of them. Like, there ain't a lot of fucking talent out there, and I get it.
Now lead his guys up to the line to go for 2.
Assistants I'm tired. They're just getting these seats.
They're going to throw for it.
My guys are get some players from there. But I mean, obviously, I mean, you only get so much with those. You get more coaching spots, pipeline-wise. But yeah, I don't know, man. Against Oregon, it looks like it's good portal. With how the last 2 years have gone for me, this might be my last year where I consider myself having a chance to win the championship. Otherwise, I think the next 2 years, because I have the team I got, I'll be a contender, but not a threat at all.
Yeah, I feel that with SC too, bro. Like, it's a double-edged sword because I think I'll be straight, but at the same time, it's like my running back right now is gonna carry me. Like, the last time I won a natty without, like, OP squad was when I had my Florida team, and that running back, like, had, like, I broke the rushing record with him. Like, I want to say I had, like, 2,600 rushing yards, like 30-something touchdowns. Like, I broke all the rushing records that year. So I'm on pace to do the same thing with this running back because, like, already he has, like, I want to say 780 in, like, 5 games with 10 touchdowns. So if he keeps that pace, I'm gonna come close, or if not, break all the rushing records. And that was the last time, which is so crazy because I'm not a runner like that. But it's like, I get those one random year when I just got a running back that goes crazy. And it's more so my O-line than the running back, honestly. Because my O-line is the mind. And I lost my center for 5 weeks because he broke his ribs. But my backup to the center is still fucking nasty. So it's like,
gets him 6.
I'm not really missing a step by as I can keep up this run game, I should be straight. And that's all we focus on is running the ball this year.
Back to Taylor on second down. He's going to stop Brock, but it's not going to matter. They got the first down. This game is over. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down.
And so I got that pocket, you know,
It's a designated keeper for
tackles that I had built up with those passing abilities. But those guards, instead of with the Ross J, because I had second level, I had the second level, I had the inside double team one, but also the one where the fatigue one, where it says like it wears down the